Hello, CAPS team. This training is to guide you in terms of the vetting process for employers and sites looking to get students for internships, experiential and academic, shadowing opportunities, or even biology practicum. So in our vetting guide, we provide other details on how to vet the employer, including the location. But for this training, we're going to talk about how to use Handshake and Google to be able to identify if this is a commercial address. So the first step is logging into your Handshake account. And on the top or the bottom left corner, you'll see a tab that says employers. If you click on that, majority of the employers that you're looking for already have a Handshake account, and you can use this in addition to the other vetting parts of the process to ensure that they have a high trust score. So for right now, I'm going to imagine that a student is in my office looking to do an internship or a shadowing site at Clear Vision Center of South Florida. So I start typing in their name, and as you can see, they pop up for me. I click on the employer profile, and this is where it has all the information, the company's logo, the website. Make sure it's the same employer. Some of them may have very similar names. You want to make sure this is the exact one the student's requesting access for. So once you go here, you can verify the information. So you could see over here next to the employer, it has that 2 schools have approved it thus far. So it has an 80% trust score. However, that many amount of schools, that's not a large amount. So you still want to go do your due diligence to make sure this is a legitimate employer. But since it's approved by NSU, Naeem and I have gone through the roundabout of making sure this employer has all the information necessary. They have an active website, an actual address, an official email. Um, so once I go through all of this, I can then take their address and also do a Google search for the address. So we're just going to go ahead and copy it here. You can copy it from the form. And then I open up a new tab. I plug in that contact information and that full address. And then this is where I can go through my rounds to make sure, is this a verified commercial address? And so Google helps us do a nice little search where we can take a view of that street and see, is this employer located in a residential address, commercial address? And as you can see right here, as we zoom in, you can see that it's located in a commercial address. So by verifying that information and looking at their website, making sure that all that information is up to date and accurate and aligns with what that student's offer letter is saying, we can then go ahead and verify that this internship or shadowing site is legitimate and safe and move on to the next steps of the shadowing and verification of those process.